Hey everyone, it is Thursday, I'm Yami, and let's vlog about video games. I said that I would start this video at 8 o'clock. It is now 9:30, and the only excuse that I have is that I got swept up talking to people on Twitter. Let's jump to the news section, because there has been a lot happening, and I'm gonna go through this quickly, I swear I'm gonna do it. There were screenshots for the new Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I can barely say the names, wow. There were new screenshots for the game. I'm excited. My dog's excited too. Did you hear that? If you haven't seen it, go to the site and check out the comparison shots, because it really shows how different the world is when it's not in 2D and is actually in 3D. I'm excited. I loved X and Y, so I'm still playing them, actually. Oh my god, I have not beaten them. Speaking of Pokemon, there's this Pikachu cafe that has food, but like themed with Pikachu. As you would expect, it wouldn't be called Pikachu Cafe and then just not have anything to do with it. There's like this cute little... Actually, I don't know what the hell that is. Now that I tried to describe it, it's weird. It's like it's Pikachu's head. It's like macaroni and cheese. I don't know, I went to Japan for TGS and I just kept throwing up no matter what I ate. McDonald's was the only thing I could eat and not throw up, so I don't trust that this would actually sit well in my stomach, but it looks cute. Twitch purchased Google for $1 billion. Oh, who saw that coming? Everyone in the world. I'm actually surprised that this is news. I thought that it had already happened. We all need to move on with our lives. I think that the $1 billion investment is just a good thing, you know? Twitch is gonna have a lot of money. I talked about this already. Go to that old episode, and this already happened. How have you been? Good? That's good. My headset broke, so that's why I have this old one that actually works. Comic-Con is going on this week, and honestly, I've not been following the video game news because there hasn't been that much, right? It's not just me, right? I think there hasn't been that much. I've been following the TV show news, of course. Community panel was awesome. But apparently, there was a trailer for the Halo live-action series. It's called Halo Nightfall. I just learned about it. Don't care about Halo that much. But it looks cool. If you're into that, I'm not. Unless there's romance. Comedy? Slapstick comedy? Imagine if slapstick comedy just happened in the middle of this trailer. It's so serious. They're like walking into this site. These like buff men, army guys, clearly, by the look of their uniform. And then suddenly played as they're like running after an alien and going into different doors. I'm really alienating my audience here with these jokes. There was a Kai figure of Robin at San Diego Comic-Con, and he looks freaking badass. I was always a fan of Robin over Batman because younger sister playing video games with older brother equals your ass is stuck as player number 2 no matter what, and that player is always Robin. Oh, here's something interesting. Steam controller receives analog stick in new design. I forgot that Steam machines were a thing until this news post was written. Wasn't the whole thing about the Steam controller, it's not gonna have an analog stick? Really went back there, huh? Oh man, Valve, are you racing in the Tour de France backwards? Because you just backpedaled so hard. I'll be here all week. 2 video game films had news tied to them. World of Warcraft film used a little loosely. Film is like cinema. World of Warcraft movie is a movie. Uncharted film movie. The World of Warcraft movie got a new logo, and the Uncharted movie has an official release date. I didn't think that the Uncharted movie was actually gonna come out, because all these video game movies, you hear like, oh, there's gonna be a Metal Gear Solid movie, oh, there's gonna be an Assassin's Creed movie, and you're like, that's not gonna happen. And this is actually happening, which I wonder why, but you know, whatever. The thing is that when you call a movie like a video game franchise name, like you call it Uncharted, and then it's not like Uncharted, it's just weird, you know? Don't call it Uncharted. Call it Treasure Hunter. I liked Horrible Bosses, and apparently Seth Gordon is gonna be doing it. I don't know. Comedy? Wait. With the recent development that Sony would be making a Sinister Six film featuring all of Spidey's villains, the studio decided to push back the 3rd and 4th installment in the Amazing Spider-Man series by 2 years. Uncharted, you bitch. Really interesting, BioWare released 6 other Mass Effect covers that they were thinking about running, and personally, I think one of them looks a lot better. There's like one where he's like licking really seductively, and then there's like a chick in the front like, And it's like a weird curvature. So artsy. So artsy. You probably, if you go to the post, you will see and you will know what I'm talking about immediately. I like it a lot. And then Garrus, of course, is like right there. Disney Infinity is a game that I want to play, but I know isn't for me. And I will like it for 5 minutes. Basically, I just want the figures. I'm dying for a Spider-Man one, but it's like $30 or some shit. It might not be $30. I might be exaggerating. It's enough for me to have been like, whoa, I am not paying that. So whatever it was too much. Let's talk about the only news I cared about this week, which is an exaggeration, but you know what? It's this good, and you will roll your eyes the second I will finish saying the title of this article. Future BioWare games could include more romantic options. BioWare had a panel. They discussed potentially adding more failure conditions. You could fail at romance? Was this a thing? Was failing at romantic subplots in games a thing? Because I always succeed. Let me tell you. I just hope that the romance in the next games are done very well, because I feel like they are usually done quite well in BioWare games, even though that son of a bitch, Alistair, left me. Racist asshole. You know, it's a good revenge, though, once he breaks up with you, if he does. Keep him in your party. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Yami, why would I do... No, keep him in your party and remove all of his armor. That, my friends, is revenge. What have I played? What have I played? I finished up The Wolf Among Us. Fantastic. I loved it, and it's precisely because I love it that I hope that they just stop there, because it ended so perfectly. I recommend that you play it, basically. 2 days ago, I played episode 4 of The Walking Dead Season 2. So I got depressed. I'm going to be talking more about that on Friday. I have also been playing Ollie Ollie on Steam. If you like Skate, I highly recommend it, except it is a 2D side-scroller with skate controls. Best way I can describe it. I'm playing the crap out of the games that I've gotten on the Steam sale. Some of them, at least. I got like 10 games. Banished. So fun if you love city builders and you like Settlers and Stronghold. Super hard to get the achievements, though. Warning if you're into achievements like I am. Barbarian is like a mixture of tower defense and... It's Nimble Quest plus tower defense. Race the Sun, which is like that Star Fox 64 secret level where you're flying towards like rings and you gotta get every ring. It's like that, but an entire game like that. I've been playing a lot thanks to the Steam sale. Still catching up on my newly formed backlog. To Question Corner. Question Corner is the segment of blogging about video games where you ask the questions and I answer them. That's it. I have no punchline. Sometimes life doesn't have a punchline. At Holly Buckets. What game do you wish you were currently playing more of? Oprah's Bank Account Simulator 2014. I wish I were currently finishing up The Walking Dead Season 2, because I need to finish it already. Yes, The Walking Dead Season 2. I want to finish that, so I want to play the episode 5 already. That's always how I am with Telltale. Oh my god, and I would love to play the new one that Telltale is coming out with, Tales from the Borderlands. Looks great. At Save the Queen 9. Roman numerals. If you could create an in-game item for a JRPG, what would it be and do? Oh my god, I just thought of it. Perfect. I want an item that would just allow me to skip the cutscene and get the gist of it. At Smurfy McGee, Smash Brothers 4 OTP. Me and the game is the Smash Brothers 4 OTP. Or like Mario and Princess Zelda. You know, make some drama happen. I just realized how much I would love to see some telenovela bullshit of like Mario, Peach, Zelda, and Link just in a crazy triangle of love. Square. I failed geometry, clearly. And that is it for this week. See you tomorrow with Gaming Happens. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Welcome to the community if you are. And leave a comment down below talking about romance options in BioWare. I'm making everybody talk about this shit. I mean, you knew I'd go there, right? I mean, it's either we talk about that or we talk about community at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't want to hear about anything other than those two topics. Bye!